The goal of this technique of contrast-enhanced vessel imaging using microscopic computed tomography, or MicroCT, is to provide an optimal method for generating high-quality datasets for analysis of vascular networks in live mice. This is accomplished by intravenous injection of a radio-opaque contrast agent in vivo. Then, the animal is prepared for MicroCT imaging by inducing anesthesia and positioning the animal securely in a multimodality chamber to reduce motion artifacts during MicroCT scans. Following scans, the MicroCT data is reconstructed and loaded into the visualization software. The final step of the procedure is to adjust two-dimensional transfer function parameters to improve the visibility of blood vessels and to provide different colors to blood vessels, bone, and soft tissue for distinction purposes. Ultimately, results can be obtained that show the vascular network in live animals through CT opaque contrast-enhanced imaging and two-dimensional transfer function rendering.
Hi, I'm Suresh Prajapati from Small Animal Imaging Core at the Department of Creehey Children's Cancer Research Institute at the University of Texas Health Science Center, San Antonio.
I'm Charles Keller, also from the Creehey Children's Cancer Research Institute at the University of Texas Health Science Center in San Antonio.
Today, we will show you a procedure for visualization of blood vessels in live animals using radio-opaque blood pool contrast agent.
We use this procedure in our laboratories to study the intermediate and large vessels of complex spontaneous tumors in our transgenic mice.
So, let's get started.
To begin this procedure, obtain 0.2 milliliters per 20 grams of 20 milligrams of iodine per milliliter of iodinated blood pool contrast agent eXIA160XL. Using a low dead space 28.5 gauge half cc insulin syringe, inject the contrast agent into a live mouse via the distal tail vein. 10 minutes after the injection, prepare the animals for MicroCT imaging. First, anesthetize the animals in an acrylic box connected to 2% isoflurane in 100% oxygen at 2.5 liters per minute. After a few minutes, perform a toe pinch to verify the depth of anesthesia. Next, to minimize movement artifacts, stabilize the mouse by placing it into a custom-built, commercially available multimodality chamber with provision for air and exhaust. Maintain an air supply with 2% isoflurane and 100% oxygen to ensure continuous anesthesia of the animal during the scan. Once the mouse is prepared, it can be scanned on a MicroCT unit capable of performing live animal scans. Connect the multimodality chamber containing the mouse to the air and exhaust tubes. Using the volumetric CT scanner GE Explore Locus, the animal can be scanned at 93 micrometer resolution. This volumetric scanner uses a 3500 by 1750 CCD detector for Feldkamp cone beam reconstruction. Set the platform-independent parameters constant with a current of 450 microamps, a voltage of 80 peak kilovoltage, and an exposure time of 100 milliseconds. To achieve a superior contrast between bone and soft tissue from the vessel, standard parameters can be varied with 5 to 8 frames per view and 360 to 720 number of views for a full 360-degree rotation. Use a total scan time of approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Following CT scan, reconstruct images with the manufacturer's proprietary EVS beam software. Continue to monitor the mouse until it is fully recovered from anesthesia. Once reconstructed, the MicroCT data can be used for advanced isosurface, one-dimensional, or two-dimensional transfer function rendering images using SEG 3D image processing software. To render a two-dimensional projection of the three-dimensional dataset, use a two-dimensional transfer function, which further improves the distinction between vessel and bone during image rendering. Assign colors and opacities to the ray sample based on the transfer function, which in turn relies on CT value and gradient magnitude. Manually adjust transfer functions based on guidance provided by CT value histograms to highlight areas and objects of interest. Shown here are representative results showing a two-dimensional transfer function rendering image on a MicroCT scan of a wild-type mouse injected with eXIA160XL.
We've just shown you how to generate high-quality data sets for analysis of vascular networks in live mice. This technique could very well be used for qualitative and quantitative assessment of anti-angiogenesis in preclinical studies using either transgenic or xenograft mice. When doing this procedure, it's important to remember to get a perfect tail vein injection of the contrast agent and to position the animal in a way to minimize the motion artifact that can occur due to breathing. So that's it. Thanks for watching and good luck with your experiments.